y'all, Little Flicks here again, and we're back to watch the next episode of Dollhouse. So, I don't really want to talk too much about this. I'm expecting this episode to be a direct continuation of what we just saw, because A, I've been told, and B, it makes sense where the episode ended. Basically, I just want to find out what the hell's going on with this DC, I believe, Dollhouse, why they look so evil, what is the end game, and I hope to see more Daniel stuff, because now he's really interesting. He was interesting before, but like, he's more interesting now that he's half a doll, I guess you could call him. Yeah. So, this is episode 6. I don't know what the title is called yet, because I've just paused it at the end credits of episode 5. The Left Hand. Don't know what that's going to be about. In reference to. Anyway, let's just get to it. I feel like it's just worse than what Alpha did to her. Because it is.
You really are a shell.
Why?
Now's not the time for why.
But I want to know why.
When we get to the why, that's when it gets really bad.
I don't want to forget who I am.
Oh, baby. You don't want to remember who you were. Because you're not going to remember in 20 minutes anyway.
They're a lot more receptive that...
Which is...
It's really interesting. These guys don't think that... They treat their dolls like trash. Like, at least Topher's grown more of a likeness to him, especially Sierra. Boyd has always looked out for Echo. Like he got friggin' shot with an arrow for her. Like, he would die protecting her because that's what you're meant to do as a handler. Make sure they're safe. But this one's just like... They seem evil. And yeah, even Adele, like, she cares about them, about their well-being in the house. And I think her faith in the whole system is breaking down. So she's caring even more and willing to take more risks. But these guys, which, like I said in the last video, is really reflective in the visual composition of their sets and this set design. It's very grey, it's very dark. They really think that they're like stupid and that they won't remember anything. And I know that's the idea, but we obviously see these dolls in the LA branch remembering things and becoming more aware and awake, especially Echo. But, you know, even Victor and Sierra have shown those signs, and of course Alpha. And I think Daniel here is going to start showing those signs too. He already has. And that's what they don't seem to get, that can happen. Why? Why are you assholes?
Your sole purpose here is to hack into the DC mainframe and acquire Senator Perrin's imprint. This will require stealth, clarity of purpose, and above all, calm.
Such a child.
Ooh. Good stuff. Drink?
No,
Can I have one?
absolutely not.
Roger.
I love their interactions together. The game's so good.
Do you remember your real name?
Caroline.
You know. It's good. It helps. And
With
you
what?
know, we take your memories. This is one of my memories of you.
Okay.
This is the last.
So I was right. Like, she did something to her, which is why she has this personal vendetta.
This is what you did to me. Not just to my arm.
All right. So she did something to her arm.
There's something worse than pain.
What's this thing? Like, to show other people's memories and make them feel it, like they're the person. Seems so.
Adele. Sorry to have kept you waiting for a few minutes.
25.
Always so precise. And who's this?
My chief programmer,
Okay, so here's the big boss man.
You're a little out of your jurisdiction, aren't you?
Even their offices are so different. This is a lot of blues and a lot of like dark wood colors and blacks. Whereas Adele's is like the whole thing is open with windows and lets the light in because the dollhouse is underground and that's like the high point. Whereas this just seems like a normal freaking office building that you find downtown or something. It's so different. They're evil.
And the moment I get the go-ahead, we'll ship your active right back to you. Does that sound like a plan?
Absolutely.
Not.
I'll need Mr. Brink to examine Echo, just to ensure my asset is intact.
Finally, they're gonna meet, like I said.
Who's minding the store?
We've got our top guy covering for me.
Boyd.
Only person in the world I trust.
Oh,
You're
no,
not
Eve.
getting, man, friend. It's that this whole operation is dependent upon me. Not Brian constructing me, but Bond, James Bond. Me, which is not so me.
Vic, Topher, all you have to do is stay calm.
This from the guy who had to dismember my last little outing?
You get into their...
Okay, so back when Victor was Kiki, people were saying this is my second favorite Victor imprint. My favorite's one you have not yet seen. Is it this one? Is it Topher? I have a feeling it might be. The way his cadence, the way he's doing it is spot on.
Bennett Halverson is the chief programmer at the DC Dollhouse. She's a genius. I think she's a genius, so double it. She's just gonna
She didn't know what that technology was when you did Victor Topher. Gosh, she's so good at it.
I'm busy, right? I'm sorry. Topher Brink?
She got like a crush or something. We didn't find out what the memory was. That's gonna be revealed later, like a big climactic moment. She does have a bit of a crush, I think. They both know each other by reputation.
Hi.
Mr. Brink.
I'm looking for Bennett Halverson. Can you tell me where, or you can show me where she... It's different.
Oh, Topher.
Oh, I suppose it would be probably...
You know what this reminds me of? A fucking morgue. This reminds me of a morgue. Even a body is on a gurney strapped to it. It's a morgue.
Palm trees and tans.
We're 4 stories underground. Not a lot of photosynthesis.
No, you're very pale. White. Pinkish white.
Caucasian?
Your skin is like a pig.
Bennett, how?
Because it's pink. People assume that pigs are bad, but I love them. I like them.
I hear they make good pets.
You were looking for me.
For realsies? You're Bennett? You merged jams with ESAMs to create next-gen proteins. You stud! I'm sorry, it was clammy hands. What's up with your arm?
Ooh. Ooh.
Dead.
From the shoulder?
Nerves are severed. She's still unconscious, courtesy of your device.
Just a little project.
Hardly.
Is it weird that I
This
asked about
music in
your
the
arm?
background as well.
Honestly, it's
Do.
refreshing.
Now, Stuart, you and I have similar goals. And I would like to think we could achieve a mutually...
No. Adele, don't.
If you don't return my active, I will send someone to cut these off. You will be killed horribly over a long period and never found. Now look me in my eyes, Stuart, and tell me if I've learned how to bluff.
Love Adele.
Compromise.
The disruptor.
How'd you know it was called that?
What else would you call it?
How did you know?
The signal
They
goes out
have a
50
bug,
feet.
It
don't they?
becomes functional. Not like a bomb. More like a taser.
Huh.
This music's back.
Huh.
And it only works on practice. I'm concerned that you may have just tried to tase me.
No, I just... Okay. So we have had an active whiskey, and she was rendered unengageable. I made her into a doctor. And you... So I thought, maybe, similar. Bennett, the real Bennett, would use an active.
That's idiotic. Actors are beautiful.
Yeah.
I think like Topher thinks she's the most gorgeous woman he's ever seen in his life, and like she's pretty gorgeous. So I do agree there. But it's so sad that this character that she's playing doesn't think she's beautiful because of this traumatic experience with her arm that Caroline did apparently. But this is funny, the little dynamic. It's all weird energy. Gonna get Daniel's imprints. He's gonna tell himself to do it.
Please.
I'm excited and scared.
What, Topher?
Hey, man, since I've got a long white beard from waiting.
This would be so weird calling yourself. And have a conversation with yourself. You're like, man, do I really sound like that? Am I really that? Ugh, imagine. It'd be so weird. I wouldn't want to call myself. I think I would punch myself in the face.
Dude, Halverson's fine. What? Wait, who? What? Bennett, like young and fine. I poo you not. Are we into her? You made me fierce on the side. Oh God, I wish I was there.
Yeah, they're in third
What's she
person.
like? Oh, totally shy. Librarian energy through the roof. Glasses on a chain for the win. Dude, she has a dead arm.
Like, dead? Like in a sling with a glove?
Imagine John Cassavetes in The Fury as a hot chick, which you know I often have. We lose the connection? Dude, she's probably inactive. You're so untrusting.
We have to go. Come on. Come on.
Here we go. Oh,
Don't leave me!
she left her. Okay. So it was like crush syndrome kind of thing.
Bye, Caroline.
Okay, plan.
Benny?
Who's that girl?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, bad.
Don't leave me!
Sorry, sister. I stay, we both get nabbed.
Caroline! She wanted me to know how it felt. She feels bad.
What did you do, Caroline? That
Imprinting you?
you don't seem like the same person from college.
Finished.
They're coming. They always come. Because of this.
What is that?
GPS.
GPS tag.
We have to cut.
Why are your tops off? I mean, I guess you don't get blood on it, but like, why? Made my neck feel weird.
She's got a great idea.
Well, it's your idea. It's based on your idea.
No. You should tell them. I can't take the credit. Spit it out. We might be able to reconfigure the disruptor to incapacitate Echo and Perrin without actually locating them.
In English.
Oh, wow, okay. I do the English part. That's new. Okay. We can plug my disruptor into the BioLink system and send the signal from here and put them to sleep. She's genius. She's so good.
That's your tech.
How long will this take to accomplish?
Not long at all. I can have Echo's brain map uploaded into Bennett's system. I just need Perrin's. I gotta have a target.
I'll give him whatever he needs.
That's actually a really good cover story has happened to get it. Even though technically it wasn't his doing.
Use the whole workspace up there.
What are you gonna do now, though? I don't trust her by herself. You know,
Let's
she
hope
shouldn't
when we
trust
zap them,
him.
They're not driving down the freeway or flying a biplane or something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Is that it?
It's me. The him, me. I'm giving the word to myself.
What's the word?
It ain't Grease.
We did it. I rock. We rock. The I, other me, has excess parents' brain mass.
Daniel.
What did you do?
Sleeper. I thought she put puppies in, but obviously it was assassin. She keeps holding her arm thinking it's dead.
Belong to you. I'm looking at a triggered sleeper. He's not set on stun.
And how's the other one?
Still alive, but spiking on every front. Get our new girlfriend to switch him off, or bye-bye Echo.
Roger that.
He's not gonna be
Hack
happy.
into my system.
You're trying to kill Echo.
So we're even?
Not even. Not even close.
I was her best friend. This is what I got for it. This is my gift from Caroline.
This isn't about Caroline. This is about Echo.
They're the same. Caroline has power over people, and however well you wiped her, she clearly still does.
She has no power over it.
That's
When was the last
true.
time that you described a doll as your friend? Not
Sierra.
Alpha, Ballard. You're saying she doesn't have some power.
I'm saying shut Parent down.
It's for the best.
He's gonna hit her.
You were so close to perfect.
Woohoo! He's gonna kill him, isn't he? Whoa!
Those things I said before,
I think he's gonna kill
none of them were
you.
true.
And I don't really
I wanted to
give a
hurt you.
shit.
We can be happy again.
I think he's gonna crack your neck maybe, like he did with the other guy.
Before.
Yes.
Too late.
Daniel, stop! Daniel! Daniel!
She's got me locked out on this end. Who's your backdoor man?
Oh, God. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cindy. Sin.
She's broken. We have to go.
I killed her. I just did this.
No, it wasn't you. It was them.
I still don't know if this is the right idea, playing into exactly what they want, but I guess his appearance would make him think that he's under their control.
Where's Mrs. Parent?
They set me on Rossum's trail, and when I discovered the real truth, they put a bomb in my car.
The car Cindy took to stop by the family compound.
But there's, okay, sure, but where's the explosion to go along with that little story there?
There is no dollhouse. There are no sex slaves, no underground fortresses.
Not all these men are from the FBI. They need to speak with me.
Is that people from the Dollhouse, LA branch, or
No.
DC branch, maybe?
Concerned she wasn't up. There's more to analyze. I thought we now knew the senator's function to inoculate Rossum against further scrutiny.
More than that. He's talking about new regulation, which...
They're moving together.
Rossum will be creating their own laws.
Good throw, Boyd. But, still doesn't win you the giant stuffed panda.
I thought that was Topher.
It looks like Bennett somehow...
Such a good job at getting the voice.
Let's just say,
Shall I go now?
for the love of God, yes.
So what are you saying? They're manufacturing the president and Madeline?
Oh, well. I'm afraid there's nothing more we can do.
You don't have to be afraid. I know how you feel.
DC.
I know what it's like to be betrayed. No one should be alone.
So that was a somber ending, really, for a lot of people. The LA branch of the Dollhouse, as well as Madeline. Sorry, I don't think I can talk for much longer. It's getting quite late here, and my voice is starting to go. But those were two very interesting episodes, something that I was really not expecting to get from the show. It was really bizarre, just how much that was not what I thought was going to happen. It's very interesting to see the technology once again develop. In this case, having Daniel and being himself, but also being tampered with in a sense, is very interesting, because the whole thing about the dolls is that they have to be wiped and kept like a childlike state because of all the information in the overload. So it's really interesting that Bennett found a way to do that. I did love all the scenes though with Bennett and Topher. That was hilarious. The little dorky, really not sly conversations was cute. But she's kind of evil. I don't really know what the DC's game is. We have more of an idea of what the LA branch want, in a sense, because we see a lot through Adele's eyes in charge of it, as well as people behind it, as well as people as dolls. We haven't seen anyone apart from Daniel being a doll in the DC one. We've mainly just seen it from Bennett's perspective, and if that's what they're doing, it's kind of scary. It seems a lot more, in a way, unethical, if that can even happen, than the LA site. I don't know. It was just very, very unsettling in a show where things have always been kind of unsettling, and I think that speaks a lot. I think the next episode, just from the DVD, was Jane Doe, so that's probably going to do with Carol Echo, and how she's out in the real world in her doll-like state. But I guess that could also technically be, it probably will be about Echo, but it could be Madeline as well, maybe. Maybe they're just wiping her in an attic, the state that they make them in the attic, and then just leave them. But she was showing her a memory of something, so I don't really know what's going on there. I think only time will tell. I'm not too sure if there's anything else to say at this point. I might think of more later. But yeah, I feel kind of deflated after seeing what Bennett was doing to Madeline. I'm not sure 100% if Echo is with Daniel anymore, if they've kind of gone their separate ways to... Probably are together. I just thought the ending of her walking around the streets by herself, maybe she went her own way. But I'm interested for them to stay together. I'm also interested for the LA Dollhouse branch to find them and take them back, including Daniel. That would be cool. But there was no Paul in that episode. He's probably gone off, have a bit of a time out, and he'll probably be back next episode. I'm hoping soon that Sono's will be back. I know someone in the comments has said that Amy Acko was doing another job, which is why she's not present as much as probably they wanted her to be. So I hope she does come back, because I would really love to see some interactions and conversations with characters, especially with Wesley. And yeah, I don't really know what else to expect from the end of the season, apart from kind of going in the direction that we all know it's kind of going in based off Epitaph 1. Also, I forgot to say at the start of the first video, I reached over 100 subs when I was overseas. So thank you so much for everyone who is subscribed and supporting me. I know 100 doesn't seem like a lot, but to me it does mean a lot. And I look forward to building up a community with you all, with this channel, hopefully. And thank you so much for all your support. It really means a lot to me, and yeah, thank you. I don't really know what else to say apart from thank you a billion times. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, why not subscribe? This was Dollhouse, episode 6 of season 2, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next reaction. Bye!